Yeah, I know it kind of looked like hell, but yeah, I forgot to say, that make an introduction for this video, so here it goes. I'm running the Wolfe Ridge 28C today with the 12-way wedge and splitting pine, so it's been going pretty good, so enjoy the action. And yes, I got help to get the snow dug out. That'll come first, so check this out. Thanks to a person we'll name, we'll call it Jesus for now, because he is my savior for the day. Got it shoveled out, and if you see the video clips, I got his permission to put a couple of video clips in. These rounds on the bottom are frozen until spring. Or I get a really big piece of equipment and bust them loose like a big old Case 580 backhoe or something. Some of them I might be able to bust loose later. Depends on how hard they're frozen in. As long as I get the log lift over them, this section to here, I'll be okay. I think this section might be loosened up. So I got 12-way wedge on the Wolfe Ridge 28C. It's all warmed up. So, and he wants to check out this beast and see how it works. So I'm gonna get this thing really cranking up and then get her loaded up and start splitting. Well, to make it easier, and save time, I got the splitter moved over here. I'll probably just move it a little further that way yet, so then it's all set. So yeah, it's splitting this frozen pine better than I thought. A few pieces that struggled on, and the auto suckle kicked off, so I manually did it, and when it started to strain a little too much, it just backed off, rammed it again, and it pushed it through. So there was a couple of knots, otherwise it went through this pine no problem with the 12-way wedge. So let's get back to splitting. I got hopefully another hour splitting to go. It took me 71 minutes or so to make this pile so far, and that's over a cord from the looks of it. Well over a cord. So I'm just guessing. Won't know until you stack it or sell it, one of the two. So let's get back to splitting. 20,000 psi. So it kicks off at between 22-2500 psi when it's on auto cycle. It hits a knot and immediately, you know, if it suddenly spikes, it trips. But it'll hold through 2,000. Oh yeah, they could crank it up, but that comes at the expense of cylinder wear. It's harder on the bushings. It's harder on the hoses. You have to have even, then you have to probably go to 5,000 psi hoses on the high pressure side. And there's a whole lot more you gotta upgrade on the splitter before you run the pressures way up like some companies do. So, yeah, the oil cooler didn't kick in all day. The warmest I saw was 80 degrees on the hydraulic fluid. Yeah, so, oh, where did I put it? Where did I put it? Oh yeah, right here. Special thanks again to Tony at Tony's Cool Tools. Check out his channel. He's really good at teaching you about tools and the ins and outs of them. It gave me this Fiskars axe a while back. Glad I always keep it in the truck because I would have had to go back home to get my maul to bust these rounds loose, and this was just enough on the felling wedge side to tap those loose. The Branson tractor didn't bust them loose because it probably wasn't hitting them at the right angle. That, you know, and traction on this ice. That didn't bust it loose. You would have had to get a running start, you know, then you risk damaging the thing. But hard to believe, this is Fiskars axe really saved the day today. I can't say enough good about how good this Wolfe Ridge 28C performed in the cold. It just goes, and if I had to do this with my old splitter, I would have been wet and miserable and saying a lot of bad words when splitting this much wood. So I figure I probably got close to 2 cords out of it, of all that pine. That 12-way wedge really goes through the wood fast. And for someone like me, where you have to only work on we can only work on weekends, you got to take one off for family stuff or the weather or something. A splitter like this allows you to catch up so fast. The old splitter, it'd take me upwards of it'd take me a good 3 days, 3 long days to split a whole truckload. We're talking, you know, upwards of 35, 36 hours. Where this machine, as long as the knots aren't too bad, you'll probably do it in 12 hours, like a third of the time. That's a lot of splitting. You're going to have a huge pile of wood built up, and that might be going into conveyor territory as high as you'd have to pile it up in that amount of distance. So let's take you around and show you the finished piles, what he ended up with splitting after hour and a half pushing, probably going on 2 hours. So let's show you the carnage. All right, whoa, tripod down. That's like give one of my clod hoppers. Anyone who knows what clod hoppers are, you're old as dirt. Or at least a Gen X, older Gen X. That means boots that don't fit right. You know, big boots. Like you're wearing dad's boots around the house and stuff, you know, as a little kid. So this is the second pile. Yep, I got all the pine done. I even dug into the snowbank. So the guy with the Branson is going to come shovel this out so then I can back up the truck to it and get this wood. There's the pile. Let's see. Oh, average height comes up to about here on me for that pile. This pile maximum height, look at it, comes up to here, about the same average height. And I pulled the splitter out from here. It didn't move much. There's over a cord in this pile. There's over 2 face cords there, so I'm thinking I got well over 2 cords here. Probably 7 face cords at least. And that's enough to get me through almost the full holiday weekend. You know, like a Memorial Day or 4th of July or Labor Day. So Oh, next weekend I got 2 face cords of oak to deliver. Hopefully that's all melted clear so I can so I don't get the gloves all soaked to the heck. And then, as long as it doesn't snow anymore and have more snow away, I'm going to get the splitter over here. I don't know if I'm going to do the hickory, do that into cooking wood like that pile. That's going to be the premium stuff as far as split size. But I got to get to this ash, get that done. So I'm going to get hook the truck up to the splitter next time, drag it over here. Only problem is the log lift is on the wrong side. I need it on the left side for this one. I need the Atkins Special. So it looks like I might be having the splitter outfeed that way and a log lift on that side, which is the wrong side. Maybe I could talk Wolfe Ridge into building me a dual log lift setup. That would be pretty sweet. Call it the Firewood Doctor Special. I don't have a whole lot of ash left to cut. And then I gotta get to tackling this pine and stuff. So this is next after the firewood delivery. Finish getting this cut. And hopefully I could bust these loose. And then get that split so then I can get that into the racks. Start selling more wood. So that's it, folks. Till next time, take care, get out there, do something, but have fun doing it.